Morning, friends and fam. I know. I shaved the mustache. There's a few things in this video that really stand out. That is number one. Sorry, it's gone. I feel like I look 5 years younger, which is awesome, but who knows? We'll see how long before I decide to bring it back. Second of all, just an ordinary lost on the first day, and it is all my fault. So we matched This is Turk, and this is going to be a little bit of a venting session also because every CWL, we are the team to beat. And I'm not trying to say that from like a arrogant standpoint, but like this clan, This is Turk, one failed against us. One fail, okay? And then on day 2 against the number 2 person in this CWL league, they fail 5. It's a bummer. I let the team down. I got a 2-star. If I didn't get my 2-star, then we would have definitely won. And then yeah, so actually, if either GD and I or triple, then it would have been a win, and we would have moved on to the next one. But I mean, just so frustrating. I'm gonna go ahead and play some of these video recaps, replays, because it was a shootout, 43-44, which is just great. You know, that's the champs won, state of the game right now. But unfortunately, we did not take it home, and it's okay. It's all right. We're moving on to the next one. I know in Warlock we're doing very, very well. I think we have 2 fails right now, but the enemy team also has 2 fails, and we have percent, and we have, I think, one raid left. So as long as he triples whoever it is, I can't remember exactly who it is, then we'll be fine. So yeah, it was a bummer. Happens. I think we're still going to finish first because This is Turks clan. I mean, they've lost 5 fails in the first day or second day, so I think they're gonna end up failing and losing, which means we could still take first in the league, which is what we're aiming for. But I'm gonna go through some of these replays, talk about Clash and the feedback that I got. That last video, not the last one, but the one prior, was super awesome. I got a ton of feedback about like how to run an elite Clash of Clans clan from the leader perspective, and I got a lot of feedback from y'all. It was really good. Talking about how to successfully run the clan. A lot of people asked questions. There was like 70 comments on there. Which is just wild. Thank you guys so much for the interactions. That was huge. I'm going to do more videos like that as well. So appreciate your guys' time, because there was like quite a bit of views on it. And, I'm super pumped that you guys thought that it was a value-added video. So yeah, now we're on to Jasper. And Jasper's just unreal. He's got 3 max Town Hall 17 accounts going into the into CWL, which is just wild. We did a really good charge there to where he was able to nice snipe with a giant arrow as well. But and then he creates a really good funnel. I mean, that is just, the drags are going to go straight into the core. He's got the Royal Champ to snipe that single target Inferno, so all of those troops are going into the core. Great freeze spell, good Warden's ability, soaks up all those red and air mines, and wow, just what a dominating drag attack through the core there. He still has that single target Inferno on the backside, but that's not gonna hold anything up with how many troops are left. He's still got the Minion Prince, and yeah, he's golden. So beautiful hits. I got a lot of good feedback about doing some like Legend League attacks, which I kind of thought that was a little bit surprising, just because like the majority of people that post YouTube videos of Clash of Clans, that's like what they do, is just their Legend League pushes and whatnot. So I didn't think that y'all would actually want to watch me do any Legend League. So might be something that I might do a little bit more of, especially because like right now I'm averaging like 300 plus trophies a day when it comes to Legend League pushes. And I bought the SG base pack, which is just incredible. Their bases are awesome, except for we used the CWL pack for this season, and obviously they got 44. I will say a lot of those defenses were all luck. I mean, there was like they barely tripled. I mean, come down to time fails and stuff. It was just we got super unlucky, and it's just such a bummer. But I know that they're gonna lose at least one day, if not the day that they're on right now. So we'll at least get to fight for first place, which I know we will probably succeed in that. So, yeah. So Kartik, man, I tell you, he's been practicing a ton of like hard mode friendly challenges because he's trying to make it big again. He's one of the best Indian players in the game, so he's looking to take the cake for hopefully some prize money this year, which would be great. That would be sweet. All right, we're not going to show that one because it was super unfortunate on how it turned out. It actually came down to just the matter of, honestly, the only reason why GD failed was because he didn't save an Elite Barbarian for a cleanup on the backside, and that's why it was a 99%. It was so close. And I'll tell you how I failed. I failed because I was doing my RC walk, and I lost... I activated the ability early so that way it would trigger the invisible spell tower on this base, and then it I don't have any. No, it was such a bad raid. I'm not gonna show it. And then once I did that, it wandered, and then my my game actually shut off real fast, and I had to restart the game. And when I logged back in, luckily I was able to save the raid, but I actually the Grand Champ died, and I had like 10 invisibility spells just for like a normal drag raid, and I was like, this is gonna be a little intense. So luckily I saved it and got like an 88%. I was so frustrated, but it's part of the game, right? Part of the game. And I promised my clan I'm gonna get 20 stars. I love watching Mad Max. I'm glad also Mad Max is doing CWL, joined us again. And he loves doing these throwers. I actually still don't even know what they're called, but I upgraded them to full max, and then I just kind of haven't used them yet because they're a really good army for using like the fireball strat, and the fireball strat is something that I never did. So I do like watching that raid because fireballs are pretty insane. Him and Ka probably have some of the best fireballs like that I've seen in the game. They're honestly Ka's. I know for a fact that Ka's is better than like Stars or definitely Stars back when he was doing it. Same with Gaku, all those guys when they were doing those crazy fire. Klaus was the one that was getting like real mainstream on doing the fireball. Ka's fireballs are better, 1,000%. So let's see, we'll pull up Ka's right after this and see how insane his was. But I remember posting some of those videos like back in the day of just like, see, did you see that? I had the little signal thing again. I don't know what's going on. My internet is good. It's just, there's proof. So for my just ordinary fam that might not believe me that the game actually crashed and I was able to save the raid, that was proof right there. I'm on full Wi-Fi. I don't know what happened. So, Jasper, he's loving this drag attack. Him and I both kind of tried to do the Root Rider spam, and I gotta tell you, ever since I got off of the Root Rider spam, I'm just not into it anymore. I just can't do it as good as I used to. I'm gonna do this on 4 times replay just to speed up and get through a couple of these hits. So, but yeah, I just couldn't get behind it. I lived in it in Legend League for a few days, and it just wouldn't work out, and I just cut it right back. And again, with the drags, I'm doing really good. The only reason why I'd like to switch or be interested in the Root Rider strat of this is just because of hard mode. When it comes to all the tournaments, like that's kind of the way to roll. It's definitely the easiest attack because it's not as like hero heavy, it's more troops heavy. And with the nerfs in the heroes in hard mode, it's just kind of like but yeah, that's one thing. And another I really like this drag attack. I feel like I mean, like I said, guys, I'm no pro or anything, but even in hard mode, in the tournaments that we've been playing in, I have been averaging at least 85% 2 stars. And I have 1 or 2 triples, and we've played a few matches. I'm not we're not grinding this like everyone else is when it comes to tournaments and stuff, but I definitely have a good hit rate when it comes to it. And this drag attack is just so OP. As long as you get enough value with the RC, then, you know, make sure that your giant arrow is going to take out like the sweepers, because I don't think it'll take out the air defense in hard mode because of the cap on the equipment levels. So yeah, I mean, it's actually a really strong attack, man. And Izumi swags a overgrowth spell and that invisible spell, just wild. So much talent here. Oh, here we go. Here's Ka. All right, let's see what he's got, and let's make sure he's doing the fireball. All right, my guess is he's gonna grab the CC down here. Yep, which is accurate. So, just right off the bat, takes out the CC, the ricochet cannon. I didn't even see what those other buildings were. I think they were expos. No, yeah, I think they were expos. But yeah, just a while. And that was a pretty dang easy fireball. You know, just right off the rip, he didn't have to really plan his invisible spells that much, just because, you know, that was the biggest defense that was coming right into play. I really liked how he saves that RC ability to take out that Town Hall. It's super safe when you're doing raids like this against bases with isolated Town Halls, anti-2-stars, because, you know, your RC can just snipe the Town Hall from the backside as long as you save it. So, incredible raid. But, all right, we'll do one more real fast. Moon. Okay, this was a really weird base. I didn't really like this one, but again, Moon's going to be doing it, and he's doing the fireball version. So look at that. Just right off the rip, takes out that entire panel of defenses in that corner. That is just insane. And then he activates the invisible spell over at the Town Hall. He has a great funnel to get into the core there, especially because he uses siege barracks. And then voila, he just suies the RC on the Town Hall, which is great, and then also those other defenses. So incredible raid. I mean, you know, Moon or Mad Max, he's got 2 accounts. He's just so incredibly talented when it comes to looking at visions of the bases. You know, there's a few people that I can like confidently say they have like a different vision for the game, and he's one of them. I mean, him, Ghost, Ka, you know, that's like where you see the actual pure talent, and just seeing the vision of that. So excellent raids, man. I really appreciate it. He's also the one that made my intro, so make sure you guys give him some praise if you ever get the opportunity, because he's a very talented Clash of Clanner. So yeah, there's a few more guys. I'm not going to run through them all. I think we hit 9 or 10 different bases. We skipped 2. All right, we'll do one more, and it's Kartik. Okay, Kartik is just so OP. I love watching his raids. He uses a lot of overgrowth spells to help with the funnel going into the bases, like to guide the RC into the core there. So he's pretty insane. And then again, he's practicing the hard mode strat of this, just because he's trying to get, you know, better at tournaments. And I'm sorry, not get better at tournaments, but definitely like win tournaments, because I've said this from day one. Kartik is definitely one of the best players in this game. You know, whether that's Legend League pushes or, you know, whatever it is, he is one of the best. I am super privileged to know him, trust him. We have a really good like friendship in the game, and he helps us out a lot at JO, and always has. Honestly, he always has helped us in JO. He's probably the longest standing member of Just Ordinary that's not like true Just Ordinary. You know, he's just in it. So yeah, Izanagi, Jasper, and Kartik got the last triples there, but super upsetting. 44-43. We would have won off of percent if that other team got like below a 96, I think it was. But you know, it's just kind of wild how this team has 5 fails against, you know, this other team, which also has 5 fails now. What a joke. And then also, Lords of Clash, they lost on their first day 38 stars to 43 against the team that we're playing right now, which we'll do a recap tomorrow on them, so that way you can post and see their stats. But yeah, if everything goes smoothly right now, we need them to fail 1 more and us to triple out, because they have percent. We have a 94 and they have an 87. So we need another fail from them and then us to triple out. So I'm trying to think who has our last. It's probably Ka. Yeah, Ka. All right, so we're going to get 44 stars, and we just need them to fail 1 more. So, all right, guys, I appreciate your time. Also, I'm grinding this Legend League, guys. We're getting up there. I'm going to do more videos because we got a lot of feedback. So, all right, I hope you enjoyed the video. Good luck to all of you guys in your CWL, and we'll see you on the next one.